Hello everyone, I'm Island County Commissioner Melanie Bacon. This is June 2024 and this is my first State of the County video message. Each week I write a county newsletter that tells subscribers what the commissioners did that week. But now that the weather is nice, I thought I'd do a State of the County message for residents who may not subscribe to my newsletter. We're going to kick off this first State of the County by visiting a few important county locales. We're standing at 2nd and DeBrun in Langley, the future site of Generations Place, Langley's first new multifamily rental apartments in over 35 years. There will be working families living here by the end of next year. Initial funding for these 14 units was provided by the Board of Island County Commissioners using ARPA funds. The board has initiated, directly funded, or assisted in the funding of 6 new affordable housing projects in just the last 4 years, and we will continue to make affordable housing a funding priority in the years ahead. This is Whidbey Air Park, a privately owned airport in the South Whidbey Industrial Zone. Today, our local airports are participating with dozens of volunteers and our Department of Emergency Management in a drill exercise to prepare for the aftermath of a worst-case scenario disaster, such as a major earthquake. Your county commissioners are determined that when we face a natural disaster, we will be prepared. As our county grows, so will our dependence on airports and the businesses that develop alongside them. This industrial zone is also one of the key road improvement projects we're working on to ensure the safety of our citizens. I'm standing at Wilbert Trail in the South Whidbey State Park, an old-growth forest that was protected by actions of local activists 50 years ago when citizens stood in the way of loggers to protect the huge cedar and other old-growth trees. One of the issues we are concerned about today in Island County is the capacity of our aquifers and water recharge. The soil, shade, and organic materials under trees help hold moisture so it can be absorbed and replenish the groundwater levels. We need to protect our trees because the health of our aquifers depends on them. This is Keystone Harbor at Ebey's National Historical Reserve. Island County has 212 miles of shoreline with 57 public beaches. But as we all know, our beaches are threatened by sea level rise. In 2022, I negotiated a unanimous vote with my board colleagues to pass Island County's Climate Resiliency Resolution. We acknowledged the reality of sea level rise and the need for urgency in establishing resiliency measures to address the impacts of climate change, such as flooding, saltwater intrusion into our wells, and changing access to the shoreline. We are also conscious of the impacts of climate change on our marine ecosystem. Our 2025 Comprehensive Plan Update will establish our vision for protections that we can put in place today to ensure that the future populations of Whidbey and Camano will be able to enjoy the same kinds of beauty and bounty that we all treasure now. I love this hill at Greenbank Farms. A magnificent vista of Saratoga Passage, Admiralty Inlet, Holmes Harbor, which today's residents almost didn't get to enjoy because years ago a developer wanted to put up houses here. Thankfully, committed citizens and local governments stepped up and protected these acres for the public benefit. In the 2025 Comprehensive Plan Update that your board is working on now, we acknowledge that we must plan for 15,000 more people moving here over the next 20 years. But we're also committed to protecting the open spaces, the forests, the wetlands, the shores, and the associated birds, sea life, and wildlife that make Island County such a magical place to live. So as we plan for zoning for new residents, we intend to make the already dense areas more dense so that we can continue to protect the natural places that we all love so much. We at the county are proud of our transparency, our vision, and our diligence. You can be proud of your county government. If you'd like to subscribe to my weekly newsletter or you have any questions or comments for me, you can reach me, Melanie Bacon, at District 1 at islandcountywa.gov. Thank you.